Hi everybody and welcome to the TNN Special Report on Civil Rights Movement. Our subject today, the Watts Riots. It all started on August 11th when Market Fry, a 20-year-old black man, was arrested for drunk driving with his brother in the car. While Market was being arrested, his brother Ronald retrieved their mother from her house. When she saw her son being brutally arrested, she fought with one of the officers and ripped his shirt off. The officer then struck Mrs. Fry on the head with a nightstick, and the three Frys were arrested. By the time all the members of the Fry family were arrested, hundreds of black civilians were brought to the scene. Anger and rumors were spreading amongst the people, creating a general disorder.
Hi, I'm going to talk about the important personalities of Watts Riots. There are only two big headliners of this event: the young boy, Market Fry, and the police officers, Lee McInnes. Market Fry was born in Oklahoma but grew up in rural Anna. The family moved to Los Angeles in 1957 when Market was only 13 years old. By the age of 16, Market was struggling to adjust to the ghetto and dropped out of high school. He had already been arrested for gang involved and had a difficult time holding a job. When Market was arrested in Watts Riots event, his wife was pregnant. He was unable again after this big event. He was under police and federal authorities' surveillance and was arrested for varieties of crimes. He had two children and became severely depressed after his 18-month-old son passed away in 1970s after heart and kidney problems. Market remained part of the community and warned children of the danger of drinking, drugs, and gangs. He died from pneumonia on Christmas Eve in 1986.
6 days of rioting in a Negro section of Los Angeles left behind scenes reminiscent of war-torn cities. More than 100 square blocks were decimated by fire and looters, and few buildings were left intact. No attempt has yet been made to estimate the losses suffered at the hands of the looters who stole everything from liquor to playpens. Nearly 3,000 were arrested, and authorities had to open abandoned jails to house those netted by the police. It took the appearance of 14,000 troops to bring an end to what both Negro and white leaders called insurrection by hoodlums. Civil rights leaders were quick to deplore the unbridled lawlessness, and Martin Luther King vowed to do all in his power to prevent a recurrence in Los Angeles or anywhere.
So hello, here we are on TNN News. Here, our guest, Mr. Lee W. Minikis.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. And so you're the officer that arrested Market Fry and his two family members.
That is in fact quite correct.
And so it was his brother and his mom, right?
Yes, his brother Ronald, a 21-year-old. He was a passenger of the driver's car at that time of the arrest.
I see. And obviously this arrest intensified, leading to what we call Watts Riots.
I could actually say that that's what triggered the riots.
Okay. And obviously these riots come with consequences, including damage in property, $40 million in public and private property.
Yes, I heard that a lot of merchants have been complaining because they said that the police of that squadron of that place of the city didn't quite help them and didn't prove to be safe enough.
And obviously there was also hurt towards people, 34 deaths, 1,032 injuries, 3,400 arrests.
Yes, all of that happening on a period of 5 days.
Yes, and obviously this involves a lot of people. I mean, 35,000 people are out on the streets versus...
Besides the 4,000 officials that were.
Exactly. How did you guys manage with all these people?
It was very hard, actually. We tried our best. We tried to help society and people who were over there, but we tried just as much to keep the balance and order around.
And what were you doing before the arrest occurred?
I was doing my daily patrol, and I was on 112th Street outside of LA City's boundary.
And what led to the arrest of...
Well, rolling on the street, I was stopped. I was on my motorcycle, of course, being of the police patrol, and I was stopped by a black man who said that there was a driver who was driving his car recklessly. Therefore, me and my partner in the car, we decided to go after him.
Okay.
And yeah.
And what happened after the arrest?
Well, after the arrest, after we produced the standard highway police patrol sobriety test to Mr. Marquette Fry, he failed it, so we had to stop him, and we called some people, some other cars to drop him off at the station, right? But then his brother went 2 streets further at the Fry residence to bring back his mother.
Yeah. And why did he go get his mother? Why?
Because she was the only one of the family of the 3 people involved that could actually claim the car, because the car was hers.
I see. And how did the mom react? Ronald, the community around?
Well, the mother was quite, pardon my language, but she was quite pissed at her son, because she said that he was publicly embarrassing her. Therefore, she scolded him, which personally I believe that he did not appreciate, and he pushed her away, starting to swear at the people around there and at the policemen.
And what, like, obviously this brings people to the event. I mean, people screaming and all this. Obviously, people get interested, get curious. What?
Yes, well, at the point at 7:15, when Ronald and his mom came back, there were around 300 people. At around 7:23, all of the 3 Fays and the family members of the Fay family, they got arrested because, well, we had to subdue Mr. Marquette, but he was being violent. Because he was being violent, he started to do violent acts, and we tried to subdue him, but he resisted.
I see.
So we had to handcuff him. His mom started beating on an officer, actually, and we had to handcuff her too. And well, his brother, well, he just stayed calm in the cop car.
I see. And what do you think these 35,000 people, I mean, they come out for a reason. What do you think that reason is?
I believe the reason is that the people around that quarter of the city, they believe that they're unjustly judged by everyone around them, and their educational system in those neighborhoods are quite poor. Yes, you can say that. And they always see their own people, the black people getting arrested, and they find that it's unjust that more black people are getting arrested every day than white people.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Mikis.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me come on TNN.
This is City TV, your news, music, and movie station. Please stand by. Technical difficulties are temporary.